just kind of trying different churches out because next week we are experiencing another church.
Who said?
I said.
I'm going where I want to go.
No, you're going with me.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I want to do an update on my move to Charlotte, North Carolina. As many of you may know or may not know, I moved out of Los Angeles, California, and I moved to Charlotte, North Carolina, like the beginning of August, end of July. And so in this video, I want to talk about how it's been. Like, was it worth it? Why are you here? If you follow any of my vlog series, when I actually moved from Florida to Los Angeles 2 years ago, I packed up my car, had like no money, didn't know nobody, didn't have no place to stay, no job, anything. I packed up my car and I moved to Los Angeles, California. I stayed there for 2 years, and actually like the week of my 2-year anniversary of being in LA, I moved. I packed up my car again. This time it wasn't me by myself. I had my cousin majority of the way. And I did another cross-country trip and I moved to Charlotte, North Carolina. And if you don't know about that, I will link those videos down in the description. Since moving here, I've had my ups and downs. Somebody asked me, was it worth it? And I replied, it is worth it, but it was hard. In LA, I think I kind of got over the transition a little quicker. I bounced on my feet relatively fast because I was there by myself. I didn't have anybody, so it was kind of like fight or flight. Like, it was like, you know, I was in it. I was trying to make stuff happen. And so I feel like in LA, I bounced on my feet a little faster than moving here. Since moving here, I have been trying to find a job. I kind of figured it wouldn't work like that. And it's been working exactly how I thought it would. I have not found a job. No one has called me back, even though Charlotte is probably I think it's the #1 or the #2 city in the country for the highest pay and the lowest cost of living. And there is a huge job market here. There's a bunch of companies here, headquarters here. There's a lot of job opportunities here. For me, I blame it on Jesus, but I have not found a job. And I know why. It's because he wanted me to focus more on my own company, which is video editing. I actually posted a video a couple weeks ago about getting a job without getting a job. And so basically I've been doing a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of all over the place. But the adjustment work-wise has been harder here, even though I feel like there's more jobs here in a way. But I have got a lot of video editing opportunities. I have been working with a couple of different clients, a lot of major companies I have been working with, so that's cool. I'm trying to build up my clientele here. It's funny because after I left, my connections with my West Coast clients kind of cut off, all of them. And then here, I've had to get more clients, which is cool because now I'm thinking of business in a whole different way. I'm thinking of how to go out and network more because I didn't network really in LA. It just kind of came to me and I just kind of took what I got. And now I'm being more intentional about website, branding, all that kind of stuff, which I didn't have to do before. But now I do. But I'm slowly but surely finding my way. It helps out that I moved in with my family, so rent is not too high and I still have a place to stay. But in LA, that wouldn't have went down. I didn't have anybody, so you better make that money. Another difference is I haven't made friends as quickly as I did in LA. Coming from LA, I had a big friend network. I had a lot of cool people that I loved, I still love, and I was just always surrounded by people. Even though I'm like an introvert, I was like using all my extrovert energy 24/7 in LA. And here I really haven't found too many friends, mostly because I've been in the house trying to get work, trying to like grind and like create things that I haven't really went out, but you know, errands, church, here and there events and stuff, but I haven't really gotten to, you know, network with people, talk to people and stuff. So that's one thing that I really want to be more intentional about. Church. I found a church that I really like. It's really cool. I haven't joined yet, but I do plan on joining this month or something.
So it's just going to be pretty amazing to see. I'll be at my small church next week, so we won't be here. So we're just kind of trying different churches out, but I'm glad everyone was able to experience it here on today, because next week we are experiencing another church.
Who said?
I said.
I'm going where I want to go.
No, you're going with me.
No, I'm not.
It's not.
I have a car.
Okay, well they going with me.
Well, they can go.
I really like the church. That's very important to me with where I stay, is to be connected to a church and community and all that. So I do want to join and get involved, go to, like, you know, weekly meetings and just different stuff to get involved and serve at my new church here. I feel like my transition here has been a classroom, in the sense of God has been teaching me so much about myself. Like, I thought I knew a lot about myself from my move to LA, but no, compared to this move, I've learned so much about myself. I learned how much wrong thinking I have. I had so much wrong thinking. I had so much fear, and I felt like I was bold because I took 2 big moves. I've done a lot of crazy stuff. Like, those moves are one of the crazy things, a couple of the crazy things that I've done, but I've done a lot of crazy things, and they all took a lot of faith. But I would think that because I had so much faith in certain things, in certain areas, that I really didn't have a problem with fear. But oh boy, did I ever. I've learned how much fear I have and how much it has hindered me. It has hindered my success. It has hindered my relationships. It has hindered so much in my life because of fear. Like, guys, if I can say one thing, I would just say tackle fear. Find out what you're afraid of and tackle that thing, because it is destroying you. And I've learned that it has destroyed me, and I'm pissed, like, literally. And I didn't know that until this move. Like, I'm sure I was a little aware in LA, but here I was like big screen aware that fear has been riding my back. It is the cause of procrastination. It is the cause of lack of resources, lack of money, lack of so much stuff, because of fear. So I think I've learned a lot more in this move versus my move to LA. I think the thing that I love the most about Charlotte is the nature. I go to the lake all the time. That is my favorite thing to do in this world. And there's a really cool place really close to me that I love to go to. And it's just beautiful. It's cool to see the seasons change. It has different things. It has different type of people with different kind of mindsets. LA is very like liberal and here is like, I don't really know yet. I don't think I've kind of assessed the people fully here, but there is a difference. I'm just trying to figure out the words to call it. But the people here are different. It's not a bad different. It's just different. I do find myself sometimes daydreaming and thinking about, oh, I wish I could go to Veggie Grill in LA, or oh, I wish I could go to like this place, or oh, this, like, oh, it would be cool to be in West Hollywood right now, or I don't know, like, I just find myself thinking about LA a lot. And when I moved to LA, I was not thinking about Florida at all. But now I'm like thinking, and I do love it, and now I'm just being appreciative. Instead of being sad, I'm appreciative that I was able to spend that time in LA. I was able to explore. I was able to do that in my life and not have regretted not moving in the first place. Oh, and another cool thing is family. I didn't have family in Los Angeles. I had a lot of friends and they're cool. I love them so much, but it's nothing like family. And so it's cool that a lot of my family have actually migrated from Florida to Charlotte, and more are even coming. So it's cool to have like my family again, like what I grew up with, because I have a really big family, a really close family. And so I think that is the big difference. So a lot of the perks of being in LA can't really outweigh my family in a sense. So that is all. That's all I can think about for this video. I'm sure I'll come up with more things and I'll do another video on it. If you're thinking about moving, I mean, try it. Really seriously consider it. They're not always gray. They're all not sunshine and rainbows and all kind of stuff. But if that is the move that God is calling you to do, then do it. And I haven't seen fully of why God brought me here, of the different things that I'm doing here, the different things that I need to do here, but I'm slowly figuring those out, and I'm not pressuring myself so much like I used to. I'm like taking my time, working with God, and like figuring this thing out. And so you don't have to have it all together, but you should at least try it. All right, y'all, so make sure you subscribe and thumbs up this video if you liked it. And if you have any questions, make sure you comment down below. I'd love to talk to you, and I'll see you later. Bye.